we did not know who we were supposed to meet at HSBC. When we came to know that it was Naina Kidwai, who's the country head of HSBC, that is time we were actually feeling a bit nervous as well.
First of all, congratulations.
A lifetime kind of experience for me because I have always appreciated that lady as a banker and her like profile, the way she has carried herself.
आपको इस टास्क के लिए हम 3 टीम्स में डिवाइड करेंगे. आपके सामने आप देख सकते हैं ये एक केस है. In this case are colored access cards. Green, red and black. And with each color you'll form your team. In each team there'll be 4 of you. So please come one by one and pick out a card. Come along. All the best. That's all right. We close this now. Let's see your cards. I guess you know your team members.
Yes.
Okay. So now that you formed your teams, let's go straight to business. हर एपिसोड में टीम्स अलग-अलग होंगे और सिचुएशंस अलग-अलग होंगे. हर एपिसोड आपके लिए लाएगा एक टास्क which will cover a spectrum of avenues, skills which each of you should possess in order to be a successful entrepreneur, and that's why we are here. आप जानते होंगे to run a successful business you need a sound capital, a reasonable strategy, a good idea and whatnot. लेकिन वो एक चीज जो आपके अपने फ्यूचर के हर उस काम में बेहद जरूरी होगी, वो है credit worthiness.
Well, there's only one definition of creditworthiness, and that is the project worthy of credit. So, credit, of course, could come in 2 ways, debt or equity. So, creditworthiness could be defined as a project which brings money back into the project within a year, but certainly has to meet its interest rate burden and any commitments made on the equity front. At any rate, I would say that you need to look at a project that within a period of 3 years does bring cash back into the project. In this very first episode of The Pitch, we will judge on how you can pitch for credibility. How credible can you make your client, your employer, your colleagues in front of a potential bank or investor? Since this is the first episode, we want to have a relook at how good you actually are at making a business plan. When you guys went through your screening process, you had other entrepreneurs with you presenting their business ideas as well. Fortunately for you, our jury picked you. In very simple terms, rejected the others. Now that does not mean that their ideas or plans weren't good at all. In today's task, you will be meeting 3 such people who actually wanted to stand where you are standing today. All 3 are already running a business. They want to grow that business and expand it exponentially. Each of the 3 teams standing here will go out today, meet these 3 people, and these people will today be your clients.
We were probably divided into 3 teams. Each team was given a client which was a former pitch participant.
And we're supposed to do a business plan and pitch for her.
So basically, they want to test like how we'll react to another business plan. Like our plan, you would have thought, okay, for a year, 2 years, but how as an entrepreneur, you can basically approach a new idea which is put across to you.
So now you will have to make sure that you understand their business properly and make a business presentation and pitch on their behalf in front of Naina and myself. All right? Since you guys were selected over them, let's see what difference you can make for them in their existing businesses. और ध्यान रहे जितना डिटेल में आप इनका बिजनेस मॉडल समझ सकोगे उतना आपके लिए बेहतर होगा. हर टीम को अपने क्लाइंट के साथ 3 घंटे बिताने का वक्त मिलेगा, which is, I think, ample time to have a reasonable understanding. So at this point, Naina, what do you think we should say to them together?
Good luck.
Thank you.
Okay.
Members of my team are Abhinav, Akshay, Arvind and myself, Kunal.
Everyone has a different sort of background, so based on that, they all have different sort of roles. We have a mix of youth and experience.
Apart from me, we have a doctor called Ankit, we have an American national called Valerie, and we have an entrepreneur called Alok.
They all have their different strengths and we make a good team.
Everybody's absolutely okay in terms of their knowledge.
We have Saurabh, Amit Gupta, Tushar and myself.
I think we are a good mix of all kinds of skill sets between the four of us in terms of strategic and operational aspects.
So, wish you all the best. You have your teams in position. Team Red, Team Green, Team Black. One of you from Team Red, please come and pick up your task dossier. There you go. Team Green, all the best. Team Black, all the best. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
When we got this task, we actually thought about how to go about, looking at the strengths and weaknesses of the business.
Our company is called Rent Toys. Like the name suggests, we are a toy rental library. The concept is purely an online toy rental library as of now because of the convenience that it gives to parents, sitting from the comfort of their homes or offices to be able to rent toys for their children.
This is a Bangalore-based company which actually focuses on renting out toys rather than making people buy it, which helps a lot of people who don't really want to spend that kind of money, and the best part being they offer branded toys to them.
Probably not all the parents can afford to buy all well-researched branded toys which is available in the market, because each and every toy comes with a cost, and if you look at the branded toys, average cost probably would be no more than 1,500 rupees. So probably each and every parent cannot rent it out as well. So these were the main areas which we realized in the market, and through Rent Toys we thought to really solve.
The entire model is based on Netflix. I'm sure everybody's heard of Netflix. It's the DVD rental model. We have packages based on Netflix like Silver, Gold and Platinum. We also have a special trial package for customers who want to try the service out before they can actually register with us and enjoy the benefits of the service.
So you can call Rent Toys as a Netflix for toys.
Yeah.
The strongest point of the business is they are in a market segment which is pretty rich, very price insensitive, very high profitability margins and a very booming growing market, which is the kids market, specifically the toys.
You said, you sell toys in different ways. The key revenue models, and which do you think is the topmost money maker for you today?
The kind of target audience that they're looking for, is it only B2C or B2B or franchise? That's one thing that I think that the business plan lacks.
How are you targeting the B2B market? What do you think is the inherent asset of the business? What is the thing that you really value?
What exactly is that?
We actually spent a fair amount of time talking to the entrepreneurs, understanding what their thoughts were in terms of growth strategies, what they felt were their weaknesses, and how they plan to raise funds. What exactly is the asset in the business?
Hello.
Hi, I'm Manoj
Hi, Manoj.
from Renters.
Yes, I am. Hi, Shilpa. Do we have a game on here?
Oh yeah?
Absolutely.
Tomorrow, you must know that from the 12 of you, 2 will be going home. And all of this is being recorded. And you are being watched. And people who make the greatest contribution will be safe. Those who don't, and your presentation will also be part of the judging process. Make sure a team wins. That's very, very important. Make sure it's not in the red. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good luck, guys.
Thank you.
Hello everybody, I'm Madhuri Ruya, and it's really nice for me to be here and really talk to you about this concept of health and fitness that I'm so passionate about and I so want to expand. And InterGym, the gym that I have right now, is really a culmination of all of that learning, because what I've learned is there is a lifestyle diet, a type of diet that you can use, or a lifestyle kind of exercise method that you can use just to stay fit. But it's not enough to change your mirror image. So we are really taking health to a new level at InterGym, because we are integrating the best research that we know of in nutrition and a new kind of exercise that helps to improve your overall functionality.
The proprietor is very, very passionate about what she does. It's very exclusive program which kind of gives lot of the functional fitness, which not other gyms give.
What we want to do is we want to scale, so we are expanding the facility now.
The strongest part would be the combination which she's offering in an ultra part as well as the fitness part. But what we need to look at is that how we can use her USP which she has right now and take her to a next level. That would be our strategy to her. I just wanted to know, is there a pricing difference between what you are offering and the other guys are offering?
How much? So what is your current? You have floated a company.
What about people who would like fitness, and given that it's a higher level of understanding, do you think many more customers would come in of that kind?
If your teamwork is good and everybody tells the truth as to who contributed what, and you've got to be upfront about it, it'll be much easier for us to judge and say goodbye to two people. But it's always difficult, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. But definitely not for our team.
Not for your team? Yeah. Well, all I can say is there's a great amount of positivity in this room.
Thank you.
You seem to be very confident.
I'm in the lingerie business.
Okay.
Now I hope everyone here understands what lingerie is.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes. Yeah. If you could describe it to us, it would be better.
What's so special about your business?
Yeah. So when I told them I was in the lingerie business, you should have seen the guys go giggling and cackling. And when I started talking about it in technical terms, I think they really saw the seriousness of what we're talking about. There are a lot of gaps. The Indian lingerie market is very, very underplayed. Parity in sizes, that there are 20 sizes available in India. Across the world, there are 70. 90% of women across the world wear the wrong size. So we tied up with one of the best lingerie companies in the world called Chantel for an exclusive tie-up for India with us. And that's when we came up with the idea of Buttercups, which is my store. And we opened Buttercups in Jan 2009 in 2,000 square feet. Okay, Hyderabad has real cheap real estate, so we could afford 2,000
in
square
Hyderabad
feet.
Was
in
the
Hyderabad.
first one?
Yes,
okay.
And it's still one for now, yeah.
We spent a few hours learning about her business and understanding the financials, especially because the task is to present the credit worthiness or the worthiness for investment of this particular business.
We spoke to a lot of investors and a lot of angels, and I have a lot of mentors who've been mentoring me and giving me ideas, and we came up with this model where we would launch our own label. Okay, a Buttercups label. So we found a company in Thailand which will manufacture our label for us at much lower cost. So we will launch this label, but we will still not launch it at the level that is available in India. We launch it just above. So we start our prices at 2,000 and go up to 4,000.
She currently runs a store in Hyderabad. She needs funding to expand to 5 stores and eventually to about 100 stores over the next 5 to 6 years. So very interesting product, very interesting client, and a very interesting idea.
Let's start right at the top. What's the size of the market, overall lingerie business in India?
Yeah, so it's about 270 crores is the branded market.
Branded market.
Yeah. Out of which 30% is the market we want to convert. 30% is the market which buys typically the brand that I compete with right now, Marks and Spencer, La Senza, Triumph.
That seems phenomenally high.
Even for the men on the team, they got very engaged in the topic, and it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. She's a very dynamic woman, and it was a great task to be assigned to.
You think that in another hour and a half you'll have a strategy and a plan ready? Yes. Because I can tell you one thing, it was all very well and friendly because it was the first day and it was like, breaking the coconut on you guys. But tomorrow, if it doesn't work, there'll be a coconut broken on another part of it. So Naina and I will see you tomorrow. We want to know who the weakest link is, and we want to first of all make sure which team is safe.
What security am I going to get? I'm going to give 43 lakhs. How do I know that this 43 lakhs will come back to me?
Even if we are downplaying the achievement of this company, we're looking at a company that at the end of 5 years is going to do a turnover of 40 crores.